Introduction before Demolition Day. The death of Jesus Christ gave everyone the opportunity to have a new start. I will illustrate the new start using a house as an example. Romans 10:13 says, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." If you aren't clear about the name, read Acts 4:10 through 12. I truly believe that I qualified to receive a new house because of that word, whosoever. The first thing I had to do was admit that my old house wasn't working out like I had wanted it. I became interested in religion when I was in the 10th grade. I only got serious about it and studying with Jehovah's Witnesses after my son was born. After leaving home when I finished college, I began studying with a goal of getting baptized. I got baptized in November 1985, and I married my son's father. He also began studying and wanted to get baptized. We went on to have 2 more children before divorcing in June of 1993. I moved into a new house using the HUD program. This I thought would be my forever house. I was so thankful to Jehovah that I wanted to show him how much I loved him. So I allowed a book study to be held in my house. I set a new goal to become a part-time pioneer. It was upon reaching that goal that the disillusionment set in. I found that no one studied their Bibles outside of the prescribed readings. I found out that there were cliques among the pioneers. I found that the way they got their hours to turn in was interesting in itself. In the years to follow, the society became more strict about the way we were to answer the questions during the Watchtower study. On May 28, 2002, Dateline NBC came out with an episode on Jehovah's Witnesses and child molestation. What? I could hardly wait for the next meeting to see exactly how they would explain themselves. Nothing happened. We were mostly warned about researching study materials on the internet, and we were encouraged then to use jw.org for research purposes. You know, those apostates are out there. Well, since society didn't want to address it, I did exactly what we were told not to do. Yes, I went on the World Wide Web. After that, when it came to the organization, I slept with one eye open. In 2015, I came across a case that was being held by the Australian Royal Commission. It seemed they had sued the Watchtower and Bible Tract Society. A fund was set up for them to pay victims of child molestation. That explained why our Kingdom Hall could not get the money to do the renovations that we needed, and also why they had to sell a piece of land that they had purchased or tried to purchase to build a new hall. That was sold. Looking back, I understand why they sold the iconic Watchtower building at 25 through 30 Columbia Heights for $340 million to Jared Kushner and other developers 1 year later, August 2016. After listening to Jeffrey Jackson's testimony and hearing the whole trial, that's when I knew Jehovah had left the building. Yes, it was then I knew the Watchtower Society, bearing his name Jehovah's Witnesses, was disfellowshipped. I wrote a letter of resignation, gave my reasons why I would no longer associate with an organization that is disfellowshipped. I drove to the house of my nearest elder, handed him the letter, and left. I never stepped inside another Kingdom Hall. Now, what was I to do with all this time? Let the demolition begin. So, I will begin step 1, demolition day, on the next video.